Hey guys, Yummy here again, and today I just reached 500 subscribers after nearly 2 years in the YouTube business. I am halfway to 1,000, so I just wanted to take this video and show you guys my rig. And before I get to the video showing my computer stuff, I just want to say that leave some questions down in the comment section below, and I'm going to do a Q&A off of the questions. So just write whatever comes into your head, and if it is appropriate enough, I will put it in my next Q&A video. Also, I'd like to apologize beforehand for the quality of the footage. Now, it's not in 16:9 ratio because I don't have exactly the best camera in the world, so it's also a little grainy and the lighting can be pretty bad at some points. So I'm just gonna apologize beforehand, but you guys will still get the general gist of my rig. So this is Yummy's 2015 computer setup, and before you guys say anything, no, I do not have a computer chair specifically. This is from the kitchen. I'm just using it because the last one I had hurt my bottom after just like an hour, so I'm using this one instead. It's just temporarily, really. But anyway, let's start out on the peripherals first. Now, for a mic, I have the Blue Snowball mic. It's a very good quality mic for the price. It's definitely affordable for basically any budget. It's about $60, $50 or $60, and it is especially better with this nice pop filter that I got for it. For headphones, I use these HP headphones that I've had for 4 or 5 years. I literally do not know where they came from or what exactly model they are. They just have really good audio quality, so I basically just stuck with them, and I'm not really in the market for some fancy schmancy gaming headphones anyway, so they just work for me, so I continue to use them. Now, for a keyboard, I use just the default HP keyboard that came with my computers in the very beginning, before it was even a gaming computer, just because I do completely fine with it. I don't really notice any problems with it, and I really have no need to upgrade, so I pretty much just stick with it. Now, for a mouse, I use the Roccat Kova Plus. This is the mouse that I actually won from Steely Gaming, a small Battlefield YouTuber. I won his competition and got this mouse, so I replaced my old mouse with this one, and it actually works really well. It's a pretty small mouse, but it's a good thing that I play with claw grip. If I played flat palm on the mouse, it would be too small. But since I play claw grip, its small size actually makes it really precise and good for competitive shooters like CSGO. It allows me to have really good aim. Now, my first monitor is an Asus 1080p 60Hz monitor that I don't really have a problem with. I don't have any need to upgrade to 120 or 144 Hz. And on top of it is a 1080p Logitech webcam that can also do 720p 60 FPS. And quite honestly, I don't really need a second monitor, but I do have a second monitor, and it's a Scepter, which I've never even heard of this brand before, but it's a 720p monitor. I don't use it for anything except to show Twitch chat while I'm streaming. That's really the only use that I get out of it, and that's really the only time I use it. Now on to what you guys have been waiting for. My case is a Fractal Design R4 blackout windowed case, mid-tower. It's actually a really big case for a mid-tower. I wonder how big their large case is, but this case is really wide, has a lot of good airflow, and it's really high quality. Now we go inside the case. First up is my motherboard, which is an MSI Z77A G45 motherboard with an LGA 1155 socket, which is perfect for my CPU, which is an i5-3450 Ivy Bridge at 3.1 GHz, and this is definitely subject to be upgraded next. And I also have 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM at 1600 MHz. My GPU is a GTX 970 super clock by NVIDIA, and it's powered by a 500 watt Corsair PSU. And this is exactly what you need for the 970. I was surprised that both the 970 and 980 only require 500 watts. I have two 1TB 7200 RPM hard drives. One is Western Digital and the other is Hitachi. And I also have a 120 gigabyte SSD by Kingston. A lot of people are complaining about how unreliable Kingston SSDs are, but I haven't had any problems with this one yet. So there we go, that is my rig in its entirety. Sorry for the bad video quality and the lighting. It's really hard to see anything inside of my case, but I don't exactly have the best camera in the world, and I'm not really in the market for a good camera. Not that I have the money for one anyway, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and just remember to leave questions down in the comments section below for me to do in a Q&A. And if you guys like this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and this is Yummy. Goodbye, and good hunting.